Hey, it actually, I definitely thought I unclicked that, but that's weird. So you used it the right way for once in your lives. All right, well, I'm back. I keep saying I'm going to make a winter background for this, and I just haven't gotten around to it. But I will eventually. But for now, we can stick with our lovely rain, all according to plan. Did another by accident. No worries, no worries. Winter ends December 26th, right? I was just telling someone the other day. I'm like, okay, I'm over winter now. Holidays are done. I'm done with winter. Wolfie, can we somehow refund the channel point that didn't work for the sunglasses redeem? Oh no, it did work. I redeemed the sunglasses redeem. I did it. I just did it manually. That's all. I don't think I missed one. There was a couple tonight. Where was this? Where was the sunglasses? Yeah, was it you who redeemed it, Jovi?
Ooh, let's go.
Where is it? Sunglasses. Casper redeemed it. Oh, Joey did too. Yeah, I think that was just the two, right? I went back through all of the redeems today. Yeah, I definitely redeemed it, but no. He's asking Wolfie. He thinks that the sunglasses redeem didn't work, but I redeemed it manually. That's all. Nothing, Raps. Oh yeah, there's only the two, and I redeemed both times. But you know, Jovi, if you want an extra one, you know what? There you go. All right. I had to do it manually. That's all. It just wouldn't do it automatically, but that's okay. It doesn't matter. You did what? Says Jovi. Okay, guys. So, Nobad's gonna join us today, in our story. Finally, so that's exciting. We have 4 options as per usual. They look good on you. Thanks. Listening to party chat and you. My bad. No worries, Wolfie. All right. Chapter 33. We have 4 options. Option 1, the cost of easy mercy. Option 2, Athena refuses the offer. Option 3, the first world pushes back. And option 4, Ember does not like the dream. Special guest star. I'm going to add you in as a character. So now you'll just be in the story. 3 says Nomad. 3 says Raps. Yeah, I'm kind of interested to hear the first world. I'm guessing that's the world that we came from. I can't remember. But 3 sounds cool to me as well. So I'm going to vote in this one. I'll vote for 3. Wolfie says 3. And it is chapter 33. So 333. All right, guys. Let's do 3. It looks like that's winning. Let's see. The first world pushes back. I don't know if that's what this is referring to, but we're going to find out, I guess. Just set it up here. All right. Here we go. Sorry, Joby. That's all right. I'll say that's all right on Joby's behalf. All right. That's what the votes are for. You guys ready? Chapter 33, the first world pushes back. The first world did not scream or collapse or beg for intervention. It argued. The signal reached The Shadow Realm as a pressure wave rather than a message, a refusal encoded into reality itself. Casper felt it first, hands going still mid-weave as the lattice around her tightened instead of smoothing. Someone just said no, she whispered. Athena lifted her head immediately. Ember rose beside her, alert, eyes narrowing. Sam frowned. No to what? To the Unmaker's influence, Athena said. That wasn't rejection by force. That was rejection by alignment. The realm leaned toward the source like a curious organism. Coordinates unfolded. A world near the outer veil, one of the first to receive the Unmaker's softened outcomes. A place that had felt the relief, and then chosen something heavier. Athena felt it clearly now. Resolve. Subheading, the world that would not lie down. They arrived without ceremony. No tearing sky, no dramatic descent. Just presence. Athena, Ember, and the team stepping onto cracked red stone beneath a sky streaked with wind-torn clouds. The world smelled of iron, dust, and something sharp that felt like pride. Structures dotted the landscape. Old, repaired, old again. Nothing pristine, nothing abandoned. Life lived hard and awake. Ember's claws scraped lightly against the ground. He inhaled deeply. They are choosing loudly, he projected. Athena smiled. Ahead, a figure waited. Not armed or defensive, but watching the horizon like it owed him answers. He wore layered, travel-worn clothes, stitched and restitched, marked with symbols that looked personal rather than sacred. His hair was tied back, dark with gray threading through it, face lined by sun indecision rather than age. When he turned, his eyes were sharp, steady, and unafraid. You're late, he said. Hannah blinked. I already like him. Athena stepped forward. You pushed back. The man nodded once. We noticed something trying to make things easier. Sam tilted his head. That sounds like a good thing. The man's mouth twitched. Only if you confuse peace with quiet. Athena studied him. Who are you? Or who are you? He held her gaze without hesitation. Nomad, he said. I walk between outcomes. Something in the realm shifted. Casper inhaled sharply. You're not anchored to a single probability. Nomad shrugged. Never found one worth staying inside. Will watched him closely, lantern light brightening. You felt the Unmaker. Nomad nodded. Felt it offering to carry what hurts. We listened. And, Athena asked. Nomad looked back toward the settlement behind him. People moving, arguing, repairing, laughing in short, sharp bursts. And we declined. Subheading, a refusal. Nomad crouched, pressing his palm to the ground. The stone responded, not with power, but with memory. This world has lost before, he said evenly. We know what numbness feels like. We know what it costs when decisions get made without teeth. Athena felt it then, the subtle scars in the world's lattice. Not erased, integrated. The Unmaker didn't force you, she said. No, Nomad agreed. It waited for us to be tired enough to agree. Sam exhaled slowly. And you didn't. Nomad stood. We voted. Hannah grinned. Oh, hell yes. Nomad's eyes flicked to her. It wasn't unanimous. Some wanted the quiet. Some still do. Athena nodded. And you let them choose. Yes, Nomad said. And we let the rest of us choose to keep fighting. Ember stepped forward, head lowering in unmistakable interest. Nomad didn't move. The dragon sniffed him once, then projected a single precise feeling into Athena's mind. He carries consequence willingly. Athena's shoulders eased. Subheading, a line draws itself. The air shifted, not violently, purposefully. Far above them, the sky tightened, not tearing or smoothing, focusing. The Unmaker noticed. Athena felt its attention brush the world, gentle and curious. Nomad felt it too. Tell me, he said calmly, eyes never leaving the horizon. Does it always try kindness first now? Yes, Athena replied. It learned restraint. Nomad nodded. Then tell it something for us. Athena raised an eyebrow. What's that? Nomad finally looked at her fully. We appreciate the offer, he said. We'll keep the weight. The world answered him. The lattice around the planet hardened, not into armor, but into definition. Choice here would not slide easily. Relief would not arrive without consent. Casper gasped softly. They just declared themselves difficult. Athena laughed, low, delighted. Yes, she said. You did. Ember lifted his wings slightly, approval radiating. First line, he projected. Athena met Nomad's gaze. You know this makes you visible, she said. To the Unmaker, to the Wardens, to everything. Nomad smiled. Good, he replied. We were tired of being quiet. Aftermath. Subheading Aftermath. As they prepared to leave, Athena paused beside Nomad. You didn't do this for me, she said. No, Nomad agreed, but we did it because of you. She tilted her head. You reminded the universe that choice hurts, he continued, and that it's worth it anyway. Athena nodded once. Then welcome to the mess, she said. Nomad smiled, widened. Been living in it my whole life. As they stepped back into the lattice, Ember glanced once more at the world below. Others will follow, he sent. Athena felt it too. Distant flickers of resistance, worlds testing their footing, reconsidering the comfort offered to them. The Unmaker had responded with mercy. The universe had answered with will. And the first line had been drawn, not in fire, but in refusal. Hey, Will, I still feel like I should get a ring for you. Get a ring for you? I know you mean Will. Yeah, man, all of them, says Jovi. Okay. Chapter 34. We have 4 options. Thanks for the hydrate. The chime. Oh, for like when I go live or all right. Chapter 34. The Unmaker adjusts again is option 1. Option 2 is Athena builds an alliance of difficult worlds. Option 3 is Nomad walks with the team. And option 4 is the Wardens debate intervention. What do we want, guys? Buzzer. Option 1 again, Unmaker adjusts again. Option 2, Athena builds an alliance of difficult worlds. Option 3, Nomad walks with the team. And option 4, the Wardens debate intervention. Okay, everyone's saying 2, 2, 2, 2 or 3. 2 or 3 says everybody except Will wanted 2, and then Wolfie first said 2. Well, we don't have Casper and his dice here, but Will wanted 2, and everyone else wanted 2 or 3. So let's go with 2. Just fixing this. Who it is. Athena builds an alliance of difficult worlds. Okay. Chapter 34. Athena did not call it an alliance at first. She called it a conversation that kept spreading. It began with the redstone world Nomad came from, a place that had already learned how to argue with fate, and then it kept going, not by proclamation, not by decree, by resonance. Worlds felt the refusal ripple outward and recognized it for what it was, permission. Athena felt it as flickers along the lattice, places where relief had been offered and gently declined, where ease had brushed against exhaustion and had been asked to wait. Not rejection, discernment. She stood at the center of the Shadow Realm's outer convergence point as the pathways clarified themselves. Ember coiled nearby like a living anchor, wings occasionally twitching as new roots resolved. "They're coming," Casper murmured, eyes bright with wonder. Not all at once, in clusters. Sam tilted his head, sensing it too. "They're choosing timing." Panda cracked a grin. "Oh, these are my people." Nomad sat on a low wall nearby, dismantling something that looked like a compass and putting it back together wrong on purpose. When Athena glanced his way, he didn't look up. "Before anyone asks," he said, "yes, I'm staying." Athena smiled. "I hadn't asked yet." "You were about to," Nomad replied cheerfully. "I recognize the posture." He hopped down, slinging his pack over one shoulder. The pack rattled, clinked, and shifted in ways that suggested it contained at least 3 objects that should not coexist peacefully. "I don't do permanent," he added, "but I do with." Ember sniffed him approvingly. "He moves between lines," Ember projected, "not around them." Nomad paused mid-step. "Huh, I like that dragon." "You should," Athena said. "He's judgmental." Subheading: The worlds arrive. "These are my people," Panda said. "Yep." They did not arrive as delegations. They arrived as people. A woman with hands permanently stained by engine grease and eyes sharp with invention. A pair of elders who disagreed with each other constantly and insisted on being counted as one voice anyway. A young man carrying a book of laws he was actively revising as he walked. Each arrival tightened the lattice slightly, not closing it, just defining it more clearly. Casper hovered higher, tracking the pattern. "They're not aligning under you." "I wouldn't want them to," Athena said. Nomad snorted. "Good. Herds spook easily." One of the newcomers turned to Nomad. "Who's he?" Nomad grinned. "I'm the cautionary tale." Athena laughed softly. Subheading: Setting terms. Athena addressed them without elevation, without amplification. Her voice carried because it didn't try to. "You felt something offering to carry the weight," she said. "Some of you accepted it briefly. Some of you didn't." Murmurs rippled through the gathering. "I won't ask you to refuse relief," Athena continued. "I won't ask you to suffer for principle. I'm here because some of you chose to keep deciding anyway." A woman with silver-threaded hair raised her hand. "Is this a rebellion?" Nomad answered before Athena could. "No," he said. "Rebellions want to replace something. This is more annoying than that." Several people laughed. Athena nodded. "This is coordination. We compare notes. We share consequences. We warn each other when comfort starts asking too much." Sam leaned toward Jovi. "I love her so much." Jovi smiled. "Yeah." A man near the front asked, "And when the Unmaker responds again?" Athena met his gaze steadily. "Then we respond together." Nomad raised a finger. "Important clarification. Together does not mean uniform." He paced slowly through the group as he spoke, eyes bright, voice easy. "Some of us will push. Some of us will bend. Some of us will rest for a while and come back swinging later. The point is that no one gets decided for." The group stilled. Athena felt it click. Subheading, the name. Casper tilted her head. The lattice is asking for a designation. Panda groaned. Oh no, here comes the naming. Athena considered, then looked at Nomad. He froze. I swear, if you make me responsible for branding... The difficult worlds, Athena said. Silence. Then someone laughed. Then another. Nomad barked a delighted laugh. That's perfect. No one will ever underestimate us again. Ember lifted his head and projected a pulse of agreement that rolled through the gathering like a heartbeat. Difficult means awake. Athena smiled. Subheading, Nomad joins the team, officially, unofficially. Later, as the first connection stabilized and paths remained open instead of closing, Nomad fell into step beside Athena as she walked the lattice edge. You're not building an empire, he observed. No, Athena said. Empires calcify. You're building a rumor, Nomad continued. A precedent. A bad habit. She grinned. You sound approving. I am, he said. Also, I packed snacks. He offered her something wrapped in cloth. She raised an eyebrow. What is it? No idea, Nomad replied. Different on every world. That's part of the fun. Ember sniffed it suspiciously, then approved. Athena took it, shaking her head fondly. So, she said, you're really staying. Nomad shrugged. For now, until the road changes shape. He met her gaze, expression sincere beneath the humor. This is a good direction, he added. I'd like to see where it goes. Alright, if anyone has ads... Put this in the chat. If anyone's locked up by ads, let me know. Otherwise, we'll keep going. Yeah, ads check. Good ads. Well, no one said anything, so I'm going to continue. This is a good direction, he added. I'd like to see where it goes. Athena nodded. Then, welcome to the team. Nomad grinned. I was already walking with you. Behind them, the lattice held, alive with friction. The Unmaker watched. The Wardens recorded. And across the growing web of difficult worlds, choice began to travel faster than comfort. Let's do one more chapter, guys. 4 options. Option 1, the Unmaker makes a counter move. Option 2, a difficult world falls. Option 3, Nomad tests the alliance. Option 4, Ember learns what leadership smells like. Few more. Nope, just one more, Wolfie. 1 says Nomad, the Unmaker makes a counter move. That's option 1. Option 2 is a difficult world falls. Option 3, Nomad tests the alliance. Option 4, Ember learns what leadership smells like. 1 says Raps. 1 says Wolfie. 1 says Will. Okay. 1 it is. More sounds like a good idea. Hydrate. All right. Chapter 35. The Unmaker makes a counter move. The Unmaker did not strike the difficult worlds. It was the first mistake everyone expected, and the first one it did not make. Instead, it waited. Athena felt the shift as she stood at the lattice hub, watching new paths settle into place. Ember paced in a slow circle, nose low, reading currents that no longer moved the way they used to. Nomad sat upside down on a suspended stone slab, sharpening a blade that had never been used to cut anything physical. I don't like it, he said mildly. Athena glanced at him. You never like anything. I like snacks. I like bad weather. I like arguments that end in laughter. He flipped right side up. This feels curated. Casper drifted closer, wings tight. I'm seeing coherence where there shouldn't be any. Sam frowned. That sounds good. It's neat, Casper replied. Too neat. The Unmaker's countermove arrived. As agreement. Worlds began to echo each other. Not through command or through force, but through resonance. Athena felt it ripple across the lattice, clusters of worlds aligning gently, sharing emotional bandwidth, smoothing friction between them. Conflicts resolved faster. Recovery accelerated. Cooperation arrived without the usual cost of debate. Hand across her arms. Why does this feel like someone cleaning my house without asking? Joby exhaled. Because you didn't get to decide where things go. Athena closed her eyes. She could feel it clearly now. The Unmaker had stopped offering relief to individuals. It was offering harmony to systems. My son is so real. Subheading the silent blocks. Nomad crouched beside Athena, tossing a pebble that vanished into a folding pathway and reappeared somewhere else. It's building blocks, he said. It's building blocks, he said. Worlds that hum together long enough start mistaking resonance for consensus. Athena nodded. No single choice gets stolen. But the range narrows, Sam added quietly. Yes, Athena said, without anyone noticing. The reports came in slowly. A difficult world hesitating before joining another conversation because its neighbors already felt settled. A newly awakened society shelving debate because the outcome felt pre-aligned. A council dissolving after discovering unanimous agreement they could not trace back to discussion. Casper whispered, They're choosing inside a corridor. Ember growled low, heat flaring briefly before he reined it in. It smells like sleepwalking. Athena rested a hand on his neck. That's exactly what it is. Subheading, the message that wasn't sent. The Unmaker did not speak to Athena. It spoke around her. A difficult world near the outer lattice stabilized so efficiently that trade routes rerouted themselves. Tension vanished. Disputes ended before they were voiced. It became popular. Nomad grimaced. Oh, that's dangerous. Athena studied the pattern. It's a model world. Sam swallowed. People are going to want that. Yes, Athena said, especially the tired ones. The Unmaker was no longer arguing philosophy. It was demonstrating outcomes. Subheading, the Unmaker's logic. That night, Athena dreamed again. This time, she stood in a city that had never known ruin. Streets were clean, faces calm. Every step landed where it was expected to. The Unmaker's presence flowed through the space without form. You built a network of strain, it conveyed. I built a network of ease. Athena walked, boots echoing softly. Your worlds fight constantly. Mine rest. She stopped. And when they need to change, she asked. The Unmaker's answer came gently. They will not want to. Athena woke with Ember's breath warm against her wrist, and Nomad sitting cross-legged nearby, very awake. You too? She asked. Nomad nodded. Yeah, same city, different street. He tilted his head. It's persuasive. Yes, Athena agreed. That's the point. Subheading, the response. Athena did not rush to counter it. She called Nomad, Casper, Sam, and Ember to the lattice edge instead and watched the flow together. The Unmaker is betting on fatigue, Sam said, on people choosing rest over agency. And on us overreacting, Nomad added. If we force people away from comfort, we become the villains. Athena smiled faintly. We don't force. Ember lifted his head. We remind. Athena nodded. Exactly. He turned to the growing web of difficult worlds and sent something outward along the lattice. It wasn't a warning or a command. A question. What did you give up to feel this calm? The lattice trembled thoughtfully. Nomad grinned. Oh, that's going to annoy it. Far away, the Unmaker felt the first disruption to its harmony. His first disruption to his harmony, not resistance or attack, but curiosity. And curiosity, Athena knew, was dangerous for something that preferred rest. The game had shifted again, not toward war, toward awareness, and the universe, once more, leaned forward. I like it like that, says Jovi. Alright, guys. That's the end of chapter 35. We have options for next time. A difficult world chooses ease and regrets it. Nomad breaks a pattern. The Unmaker speaks to Nomad. Or Ember interrupts a perfect system. And I don't know, this story, I don't know if you guys are happy with where it's going. I might give it a little bit of a nudge. This whole choice versus not choice thing, I don't know. I'd like to have some new adventures maybe. If you all are good with that, I might nudge it somewhere away from where we currently are going, because it's kind of going in circles. Yeah, says Jovi. So for next time, I will try to think about that. No complaints, says Nomad. Yeah, I don't know. I guess we can continue and see where it takes it. I mean, I'm fine with that as well if you want. No complaints from me either, says Wolfie. Rap says burp. All right. Excuse me. Okay. Well, we can continue on. See where it goes. We could also see if we want to leave the Shadow Realm. I don't know. We've been in the Shadow Realm for a while. Not excuse, says Bandit. 2 more, yay. Action would be nice. Agreed, Raps. Agreed. Yeah. Oh, maybe I'll ask you for some more action. Maybe we can, you know, travel outside the Shadow Realm for a bit. Yeah. I'd also like to see a little bit more. Yeah, and F the Wardens, the Unmaker too. More action. Okay, so for next time, more action it will be. So then I'll actually prompt it that now, and then I'll get it to come up with some more options for the story for next time. So we'll read those options next stream. Okay. Thanks again for hanging out with me. As always, I appreciate it, and so glad to have you all here. Let's see who we want to raid tonight. I got a bit too Gnostic. We need to break away from it, which is also Gnostic, to be honest.
Chicken attack. Chicken attack.
I don't know if I would use Gnostic, but I would say a little bit esoteric, maybe. Abstract. I got one, says Will. Okay, who you got, Will?
Oh my.
Thanks for the bonk. Chantico Ritual. Okay. Well, let's go check them out. Well, yeah, the Wardens are the Archons and the Unmaker is Demiurge. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Okay, well, we'll see. You know, I don't really mind that, but I would like some more action because, like, right now everything is just very mental, and I would like to have some, you know, fist and swords and beating up things. You know me, I see metaphysical stuff everywhere. Yes, you do. All right, guys. I'm going to try to come back tomorrow with another stream. We'll see how I'm feeling, but I would like to do that if I can. And if I do, I hope to see y'all there. Have a wonderful night. Thanks again for being here. And let's go yell parade at Chantico Ritual? I don't know. It could, yep. There's a lot of parallels there for sure, Jovi. All right. Night, everybody. Love y'all. See you soon. Bye.